Hello, and good afternoon from Jamaica again. Another rainy day here. I don't know why, but it's always, whenever it's time to do these videos, it's always on literally the rainiest day. But oh well. Just thought it's time to basically give an update on the nursery and the food garden itself around the corner. Just to show what's growing, what isn't, how well everything's going, and basically I'm gonna be doing some. We have a dog. I planted some scallion and some sweet potato a week ago, and yeah, it's gonna show also what I'm gonna be doing with some seeds. I've got some pumpkin, kiwi, melon, and some other things. Some broccoli, which I forgot to show. I'm also gonna do another experiment with some scallion. I've cut them literally about an inch short, and I'm gonna see if they still grow, if I can still grow more scallion from that. And also some pop chow. I've done the same thing. So yeah, I've got about this much pop chow, 2-3 inches, and hopefully should be able to grow more pop chow from that. I've been told I can, but we'll see how that goes. So yeah, I'm just going to get on with that and basically record it as I do it. So here is the nursery again. Show you the tomatoes first. If you watched the previous video, it should be pretty obvious that a week later these are quite a bit taller. This one here that I showed as well, how tall that one's got. It's mad how much these grow. We have garlic that wasn't growing, that is now showing life, and I think that shoot is about 2 days old. Potatoes still haven't done anything. I chucked out the water on those, and I found out that something, I think it's this one. If I can do this one-handed, yep. Something has been eating it, so bye potato. That's that experiment failed. And this one's still, well, that one's actually still looking respectable. But I'll try something with that maybe in a next video. Just like I'll probably cut it in half. That's what I should have really done with both of them. Oh well. I mean, the reason I did it like this actually is because the amount of times I've bought Irish or white potatoes, left them in the cupboard for too long, and they've started sprouting. I leave them out here in water on purpose for like almost 2 weeks and nothing happens. That's just typical, I think. I don't know. But I did 3 more pots here with peppers. Not getting anything yet. These are the white onions. I don't think they were showing any life other than roots. No, definitely no shoots like this, no stems. But that's what's happened in the space of a week. And this is what's left of the carrots I mentioned in the previous video. Something has eaten them. You can see all the larvae in there. No problem though, as it all turns back into soil, so I haven't really lost anything. Okay then. Yeah, let's get planting. Here is the garden. And I planted some garlic. You saw the garlic in the pots last week. I mean, they must have been maybe this big. I will be doing more, even more than that. This is just obviously the start, because I didn't know what the hell I was doing a week ago or 2 weeks ago. But here's the scallion as well. You should be able to see that these are looking bushier. There's quite a few new stems come through. Even these have grown quite a bit, but we had some heavy rain. And these were standing up earlier today, but they've just kind of flopped down and broken because of the rain. I had a massive piece of bamboo almost fall on my head as well, and this came down here and took out 2 plant pots there that aren't mine, but still they got destroyed. And I think it hit some of this as well. So yeah, they've just been battered. But oh well. Maybe really these are the ones I should be breaking off and using. So guys, it gets more interesting than this, I promise. But here I am again planting more scallion. This time I'm doing it differently though, because they grew so well in the pots with the soil that I bought. This time I'm going to try planting them straight in the ground from only about an inch long and see what happens. These are the leftover stems from the pop chow I again purchased from the market and I've eaten most of. One of them is literally just a stem, while I've left a bit more material and even a few leaves on the other one to see how much of a difference that makes. Pop chow is a lot like lettuce or cabbage in the way that insects absolutely love it, so I'm expecting these to get attacked. However, I've read that planting them next to garlic and onion should help. And here is the sweet potato. It has literally exploded into life. So many leaves that have come through. The stems are looking, I don't even know, they've more than doubled in size. I mean, this just, yeah, it's pretty obvious to see really. If you watch the previous video, you'll see how much that's gone up in a week. This one wasn't showing anything. In fact, the shoots were probably like just a few millimeters long. And now we have one leaf that's come through. That's like from literally soil level to here has been about not much longer than 24 hours. That was not there yesterday. So yeah, got more to plant, more to do. Got to fill this up eventually, bit by bit. And I've got another one that I'm working on here. I'm doing another video on basically how I made this bed. I'm showing it in a video while I make another bed, because I'm gonna need quite a few of these. And because of the heavy rain earlier, like there was pools of water all over this, and I didn't want waterlogged soil. I want to somewhat control the amount of water that's in these beds. So I dug some drainage channels. This one drains into that one. I mean, this one was crazy. It was literally full right up. Yeah, it filled right up. And then this was just a stream running down there into that bit of bush. Like I said, I'm also going to plant the ginger. Nothing special about the technique here, just putting them about 2 to 4 inches deep and using a mixture of local and fresh soil. I also have 2 stems of broccoli, which I've been propagating for about 2 weeks. Here's the better one. You can see that it's grown new roots, stems and leaves. So same as normal, just going to use some wood ash on the soil and water in. And the other stem of broccoli was way too mouldy, so that goes on the compost pile. Still not wasting it. Finally, I think the tomato seedlings are ready to be transplanted. I've read that they're ready once they're about 3 to 4 inches tall and have 3 sets of leaves. So most of them look about right to me. Let's see how well they cope. Before doing this, I didn't realise how fine and fragile the roots are. I've germinated quite a few plants in each pot too, so they were all tangled, and separating them without causing some damage was impossible, but I kept it to a minimum. So I'm planting these 12 inches apart from each other and deeper than they were previously, which will encourage them to grow taller. Altogether, I'm planting a total of 23 tomato plants in this one bed, with the 2 smallest ones left over for later. And here we have the Scotch bonnets, in as many different forms as I could find. They tend to ripen from green to yellow, orange, red or brown, and I'm pretty sure I've seen a purple one before, but I can't find one anywhere. I really can't wait to grow my own chilies, so I'm pretty excited to see how well this works. And although green peppers are edible, they're not ripe, so the seeds aren't normally mature enough to germinate, but I'm not convinced until I do the experiment myself. I'm taking 5 seeds from each pepper to plant, and the rest I'll put aside to dry for planting another time. And I don't think I've shown this yet, but this is how I'm making most of my plant pots at the moment. I'm cutting up and reusing old cups and bottles. Can't forget to poke some holes in the bottom for drainage also. I'm also going to try replanting my melon. I've eaten the melon, kept the seeds, and I've heard that if they float, they're no good. It looks like I only have 2 melon seeds that are any good, which makes sense, as the melon wasn't very mature when picked, and the seeds are normally a lot darker in colour. So there they are, just going to leave them here in a warm spot, go and enjoy the rest of my day, and I'll be back with more updates.